We've all heard about it by now. This fall, Minecraft is dropping, dare I say, one of its greatest updates of all time. Revealed at the bonus Minecraft Live just this May, we've got a brand new update all about autumn trees, abandoned campsites, exploration, and a little bit of building on the side. Here's the catch though, this update's development, beautiful already, but only at the very beginning. With Mojang extremely locked into timelines in this drop era, we can predict that this update will reliably end up dropping sometime near the middle of September, leaving us months of development time. With such a beautiful, consequential update already sliding into our hands, and with so much time to go, today I figured we'd do something that we kinda used to do with the major Minecraft updates. You know, take a little early look and maybe a little recap of everything inside of this update that we know about right here and now. One thing you hope comes to this update, what is it? Tell me about it down below. And while you're headed down there in honor of the most beautiful biome ever, tap that like button and double check. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a snapshot. So of course, kicking things off in this update, brand new biome, you're going to want to set out into your world and find it. However, while exploring, unfortunately, you may end up needing to traverse the water. Brand new to the game in this update, if you end up having to travel across the ocean, cross the deep wild blue, and end up encountering or drowned with a trident, well, you better watch out, because these things are going to be stronger than ever before. They've got 2 attacks now. If you get within 3 blocks of a drown, it'll knock off that throwing stuff, and instead just whack you front to center, right in your face with a trident. It's very, very dangerous, and very, very bad. In fact, the only reason I survived that onslaught of attacks is I cheated with commands. But yes, the star of the show. Inside of the game, in this update, we will have a brand new autumn forest biome that will generate in place of some plains biomes across your world. This orange, red, and yellow forest is beautiful. It's technically called the Dappled Forest Biome. It's the home to a brand new tree, some new plants, and very cold animals. So when you find this biome and move on into it, looking around for the wildlife that at least right now seems to spawn, maybe not as frequently as it should, but looking around for the wildlife, whenever you are actually able to find it, you will find cold variants of the basic mobs inside of this biome. Listen really quick. Oh man, the wind. There's wind sound effects, I believe, coming from the trees inside of this biome, adding to the ambiance of this place. It is so good feeling. Now, all over this biome, the largest plants that you'll find, the poplar trees and spruce trees in the mix here too, with leaves right now that stick out like a sore thumb. They also made it so the leaf texture that falls from the leaf blocks, it's no longer going to happen with the spruce leaf. It remains to be seen if they will end up coming back around and adding a needled texture to that block instead. The grass inside of this biome obviously is so different compared to all of the other biomes in the game. It's orange, but unfortunately it's just normal grass, which means it's biome tinting. You can't pick up the orange block and take it back home. Something about a sunset inside of this biome with all of the other poplar trees nearby. It's just beautiful. It's like you should be on a romantic date here. Watch some YouTube or bring the one you love over here and just I don't know, maybe settle down, build a cabin and live here until the end of time. Now, all over this biome, you'll be able to locate a brand new type of mushroom. And, oh gosh, when I say all over, I mean all over. Mojang just made it so these mushrooms generate even more commonly. It's called the shelf mushroom. They come in 2 different sizes, and you could break them, pick them up with just your hand. Now, this new shelf mushroom fungus is very, very interesting. Aside from being a unique block that is kind of beautiful for building here, well, this block, it actually comes with some interesting, unique functionalities as well. So, like I said, we have 2 different sizes. If you bone meal a mushroom after you place it down, it becomes big. When you break it when it's big, you'll get 2 every single time. This mushroom is bouncy. Take a listen. Ooh, kind of squishy sounding. Up high and I line myself up just right. Ooh. Oh yeah, you'll bounce on it just as much as you bounce on a bed. The mushroom is also a solid block. That'll mean you can walk up to the mushroom and use it for a staircase or something on the wall. It's a pretty cool, interesting new type of block Mojang has added. Speaking of the mushroom though, you could place it down or you could slide into a crafting table and craft mushroom stew easier than ever before. To craft mushroom stew, all you will need is 2 different kinds of mushroom or even 2 of the same mushroom, just 2 mushroom, and now you could make the mushroom stew. That's a slightly easier recipe than before if you're keeping track of things. On the other hand, if you like weird potion effects, go ahead and throw a flower into the recipe. Same thing, any 2 mushrooms, and the stew is easier to make too. The next plant that I'd like to take a look at here is the tallest one, the beautiful one, the poplar tree. This is a really good looking tree. Speaking about the tree shape in general, this is honestly one of my favorite tree shapes in the entire game. Typically, more often than not, these trees are going to be quite tall, and their stem structure, the tree trunk here, pretty commonly, consistently with this type of tree, you'll have a trunk going straight up to the center, and then a couple of branches breaking off at the side. They are very, very easy to chop down, unlike that ugly mangrove tree. Now here in my flat world, for the Dappled drop, we can take a look at each poplar tree. We've got an orange variant, a yellow variant, and a red variant of this tree that all grow, well, they're all birthed from the same exact sapling, the beautiful orange-looking poplar sapling. The coloration of the leaves is chosen at random every single time you bone meal or naturally allow a tree to grow up. There's no pattern, no method, no madness to it, and no way to even tell based off of the block or specific location that you end up planting the tree. No type of poplar tree, technically speaking, is rarer than the other type. This also means that yes, when it comes to the poplar tree, this is the first tree in the entire game to not have 1, not 2, but 3 different types of leaf blocks that you could collect and bring back home to build with. Get busy, chop a poplar tree down, and baby, you'll be in heaven because there's a beautiful new woodset too. Now, keep in mind that all of this stuff that we're taking a look at today, we're still in snapshots, so it could very well end up changing by the full release. But right now, this is what something like poplar wood will end up looking like. It's kind of like a muddy and smooth looking wood texture. One of our smoothest ones in the game. Here's what a single log would look like, up right side and turn side side, and then the full wood block that we have in the game as well. I don't know about you, but to me, this looks like a really, really muddy car tire or something. Oh man, now stripped wood is always beautiful, right man? But wow, the stripped poplar log, this thing exceeds all expectations. First up, the solid wood block, as you can see here, it kind of starts to form like a slight tiling effect, which is going to be very good for floors. Then we've got the normal log with its cool gray tone, little circular design. It's perfect. If you were worried about maybe poplar planks with their gray tone and everything being too similar to pale, take a look at it. They're not even close, man. Don't worry about it. These are 2 completely different toned of wood sets. Of course, brand new wood set, we've got a full brand new wood family added to the game too. The poplar doors are one of the highlights of the set easily, with those circular little patterns, the herringbone wood on the bottom. Yeah, that's really clean looking. Finally, if you're looking for a gray trapdoor in your build, you don't have to just use an iron trapdoor or anything like that. Little circular window on the trapdoor right now as well. The pressure plate and button are pressure plates and buttons, and the fences, they're pretty gray looking as well. Just updated in snapshot number 2, the poplar sign. It's got a clean, smooth texture with that dark stem, a little bit of gray wood, and then the hanging sign, man. It's just hanging out, man. Now currently, the snapshot that I'm recording this video in, it's got a lighting glitch going on. So this is what the boats look like. It's a little bit glitch looking. Imagine them more looking like the lighter sides, but you know, a poplar boat. And then finally, last and not least, the poplar shelf. This is a nice looking shelf. It's got a pretty cool looking back texture as well that if you're clever, you could definitely use for a wall. Inside of our biome here, there was another. It is called, incorrectly, the red shrub right now. This is very clearly a burning bush, but put inside of Minecraft. Only the developers, they're not very much plant experts. The red shrub is a brand new red bush. You could pick it up with your hand. You'll find it generating on the ground inside of the new forest. Pick it up, bring it back home, place it on the ground, and bone meal it, and it will duplicate itself, just like the firefly bush does from the update last year at the beginning. Other than that, though, this is literally just a plant right now. It looks nice, though. Now, we're not very far into the development cycle for this update, but technical side, man, things are already going crazy, including, very intriguingly, changes in the data driving of a pottery sherds, making it way easier to add these things to the game. Now, why would they be making it easier to add sherds to the game? Is there a new sherd, you ask? Well, not yet. But based off of the next thing that we're going to take a look at, there's a good chance that sherds will come to the game. Oh man, so inside of this update, we are getting our first big structure added to the game in years. This structure, it likes to play a little bit sneaky depending on the biome you find it in. It might be a little bit harder to locate. It's called the Abandoned Campsite, and man, it's full of mystery. The Abandoned Campsite is a brand new campsite you'll be able to find generating across 18 different biomes in your world. For the most part, it's got some early game starter loot and a whole lot of mystery. I mean, I'm biased because I love structures, but honestly, this is one of the most interesting things that Minecraft has added to the game in recent memory. We've got tons of variation to these structures, a little bit of copper going on, and a lot of buried loot that you could find here as well. Now look, man, when it comes to variation, oh dude, there is so much. Specifically, 8,640 unique abandoned campsites because of the combinations and how everything plays out that you'll be able to find inside of this update. Every single campsite has 2 pieces to the puzzle. Each biome has 10 unique tents, and then 3 specific unique campsite variants, with 45 more that it can pull from too. This is truly going to lead to no 2 campsites ever really generating the same. Now, the campsite is so big and there's so much to it that I've already done a whole deep dive onto the structure, talking about how there's some archaeology inside of it, a lot of weird hidden pieces, and even more. This right here, for example, though, is one of the more interesting campsites. It's one that you could find inside of the taiga biome, and it's got a little bit of gravel going on, like it's from a trail ruin. We'll see when the update is said and done, but right now, the abandoned campsite is easily one of the best additions. Transparency and how the game is actually rendered. Mojang, for this brand new update, is working on the transparency rendering engine in order to get this engine more fit for vibrant visuals to hopefully come to the game sometime soon. 26.3 snapshot number 2 implemented this brand new system. It's a little bit buggy, but hopefully by the time the update releases, they'll have it all smoothed out. They even, when implementing this one, shouted out members of the community, some modders, which is really cool. Finally, today, and for this update for now, builders rejoice because after all of these years, this kind of illegal feeling, but wool stairs and wool slabs are making their way into vanilla Minecraft. Now, these just feel so wrong. Like, I'm looking at it, and it's like a staircase on a wall. Like, what? For some reason, Mojang is just ignoring the wall right now. Hopefully, we can turn up the volume on them, and maybe they'll remember them. But yeah, right now, we've got wool stairs and slabs in every single color of wool block. And that's going to allow for builds that were never possible before to be built. And so, our Dappled drop, that's all we've got so far. There are still at least like 2 solid months left of development on this update though, so who knows what's next to come. Check out my second channel if you haven't yet. All of my other links are in the description. Become channel member today if you'd like to support me directly in making even more videos. Goodbye, muchachos. I'll see you tomorrow.